Now 92 and FM, Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. It's 7:30 and it's 47 degrees. Greg Lawrence, I'm Karen Craig.
We're shaking it off in here, too.
We have company this morning.
Yes, we do. Emily's here.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
I am great. I am good. How are you?
Doing very well. Welcome. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us this morning.
Thanks for having me back again.
Yeah, so what do you got going on these days? School's back in session?
So right now with school going back, we want to make sure everyone's packing healthy lunches for their kids.
Okay.
Especially if they're going to daycare, to the babysitters, to 4K, to school, all the way up. So that's really important right now.
Okay. What's a good lunch?
Well, getting back to the basics, you want to make sure you have a fruit or vegetable in there. And it doesn't have to be just a fruit and vegetable. Maybe it could be what you made the night before as leftovers and send it with them.
Okay.
So maybe send some scalloped potatoes and some ham from the night before if you're cooking like that. Or maybe do some raw fruits and vegetables.
Okay. Now, for those that don't know, give us your background and the position you hold.
I am a dietitian from the WIC program. So I come on monthly just to talk about something nutrition related. So this month we're just focusing on falling back into healthy eating.
And it is the first day of fall, so you're right on time.
That's right.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's
There you
very
go.
cool. Yeah. You know, you can't miss with fruits and vegetables. You know, grab an apple, munch on an apple.
It's
What do I
apple
have?
season.
What do I have sitting there?
Apples and bananas.
I have apples and bananas.
Which I learned.
No pears, but apples and bananas.
But I learned, and we talked about this, I don't know, earlier
Right.
at some point.
Last week, I think.
Last week. Bananas are, of course, they're good for you, but they have a natural relaxant that makes you tired.
That's what. Yeah, that's what
what
it
his
said.
article
And
said,
you know
yeah.
what? I eat them every day, and no, I'm not
It's
tired.
It's magnesium that's in it, and
Right.
that's a natural muscle relaxant.
Maybe
so
that's
it's
the
not
thing.
going to make you on the air, but it'll help you just feel calm and relaxed.
That just
Maybe
sounds
that-
like a pig. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe that's the thing, is that it's more of a relaxant, not a,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like melatonin that's going to help make you
No,
sleepy.
the only fruit and vegetable that has melatonin naturally in it is tart cherries.
Which I also learned in that same article
Right.
that we were
And
discussing.
that's another
Yeah.
thing too that helps with like arthritic or muscle
Yeah.
related. So that's
Yeah.
that's kind of why. Well, I mean, I eat bananas because I like them, but yeah, I like to eat them for those properties, especially.
A lot of parents think, well, we want to put something in the lunch that tastes good. So a lot of times they're going to put something sweet in there. And they forget that fruits and vegetables can be sweet too, and you don't always have to put a dessert. I mean, you could put something in there, but pick something maybe healthier. Make some banana bread instead of grabbing a granola bar or an actual like little zebra cake or little Debbie cake or something.
Right.
That way they're getting something nutritious, but there's some sweetness.
Box of raisins,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Raisins
yeah.
are
carrots,
great
carrots and
fiber.
raisins. Mixed.
Yeah, that's always a good snack, especially them little boxes that they have. That's perfect.
Kids love those.
Yeah.
And then with carrots, you could also send peanut butter because peanut butter is going to have protein and it's going to give you some good healthy fats as well. And they can either have it on a sandwich, they could dip their fruit in it, or their vegetables. So that
yeah.
can be fun too.
I never thought about that. Yeah, like apple slices with a little peanut butter.
You've said it before, though, Greg. It's so convenient and so easy to reach for, you know, the like she's saying, maybe the sugary or high fat content
Processed,
treats, processed treats.
Yeah.
And it actually, it's probably less expensive, you know,
It is.
expensive and healthier
You know,
by getting just a regular piece of fruit or.
And I'm thinking even change your habits in your refrigerator. You know,
Oh, yeah?
you buy a bag of apples or a bag of some other fruit, and you put it in the bottom drawer, and you close the drawer, out of sight, out of mind. Put it on that middle shelf right in front of you. You know, put it where you got to get to. You know, where you got to get to the other things that you should be avoiding.
Don't even put them in the refrigerator. Keep them out, you know, a bowl on the table or something. So then they're visible.
That's true.
Right, Emily?
That's
Don't you think?
exactly right. You want to make over your cupboards for the fall so that you're ready to be healthy and ready to feel energy. Because when we're cooped up inside as the cooler days come, we want to have energy too. So we're not just watching TV and things like that. So rearranging your cupboards, getting out those snack foods. You know, if they've never been opened, donate them. Give them to somebody else. But what's great is, you know, redo your cabinets, redo your refrigerator. Put the foods you want your family to eat toward the top. Have that fruit bowl, vegetables, things like that out so that people grab them, and that's their first choice.
Are there? I mean, we think about a lot of like fruits and vegetables. They need at some point they should be refrigerated or could be refrigerated. What about cupboard snacks? Are there? You know, what kind of good cupboard things could we have?
Well, if there isn't a nut allergy, sending some nuts with some dried fruit is a really good thing to do. So things like walnuts and peanuts, those can be great paired with, if you want to add a little M&Ms to it or something for a little sweetness, but you can also just do dried fruit with it.
Okay.
But another thing in the pantry, something that is good, if you want to send something like chips with, you could do like Fritos, because those are pretty much just corn with a little bit of salt on them, so that has a good crunch. And that can also be paired with peanut butter too. I've had that. Fritos with peanut butter is
really
good.
There's
wow.
Look at her. Look who we're talking to. That's peanut butter and really.
Peanut
Or just
butter
peanut
and
butter.
Fritos.
Yeah, a spoonful of peanut butter.
I guess it could work. Why
Okay.
not?
Well, you got the corn and you got the
Well,
peanut thing.
you've
I don't
seen
know.
those like Bugle snacks that are stuffed with peanut butter. Yeah, I've seen
I've
things.
not heard of that either.
Yeah, I've seen things
Peanut
like
butter
that.
all the way. Peanut butter on a spoon.
Corn snacks. Yeah, just peanut butter plain.
So packing lunches is really important because we want kids to get through the day and have brain food so that they stay alert and can be their best. Even if they're building Legos or they're a little bit older and they're creating things with clay, they're actually learning things in kindergarten, going all the way up to high school. If you offer a meal from home, you want to make sure it's something that's going to last them throughout the day.
And also, doesn't it excuse me, more often than not, I don't think in schools do they have access to some ways of heating up food, or do they have to rely on just a cold packed
I think
lunch?
they have microwaves and things like that.
Do
Definitely.
they now? See, they never did when I was in school. So
They did for us. So, and I've seen some of the schools around here, and they do have microwave kind of areas too. So that's great. Another thing to focus on is what you send with for them to drink. Because if you're not going to send, if they're in school and they're not going to get milk, a lot of parents may send juice, just little juice cups, whatever, or energy drinks, different things. What's great is send water. Let's get back to just plain water. And that can be fun too. And, plain water is going to give them the best chance for the day.
I'm actually very blessed in the fact that my daughter loves her water. She doesn't want, anything else. On the downside is that a glass of milk, we struggle to get her to have a glass of milk because she loves her water so much. So we supplement that and give her more cheese.
That's great. And just remember, kids, they don't need more than about 12 ounces a day of milk. So, just a couple sips throughout the day after bites at a meal, that can be enough for them. They don't
That's
have
true.
They don't have to drink a big glass.
That's true, they don't. And then, so they can have their milk and a water chaser thing.
Exactly. Water.
and if you're just looking for calcium intake, just give her a big plate of broccoli.
Ooh.
Because there's more calcium, I understand, in broccoli.
And that's another win-win
Then
for me. My
milk.
daughter loves her vegetables.
Well, good. Then
Yeah.
give her that.
Yeah.
Send her some raw vegetables, some broccoli with her lunch.
Oh yeah.
Go back to having fun creating meals that you can send with rather than just grabbing what's already been processed and sticking it in a bag.
It takes a little bit of effort, but to prepare
not that
snacks, not that much effort, but it's not just grabbing a pre-wrapped anything.
The
Right.
less ingredients, the better it's going to be for you and your children. So you're going to feel better. You're not going to have that sugar rush or that fat content that after half an hour you get the stomach ache or you're just ready for a nap. So that's great. The less ingredients, the better. So if you're sending an apple, that's one ingredient, apple.
That's it. Simple. Done and done. All right, we're going to take a break and have so much more, and we'll return with our day in entertainment history as well, as Emily's going to be joining us for that.